Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Sharon Austin, how you doing? Listen, I am Life Pastor Kyle. I have been your host for the last 1 or 2 or 3 years for the Journey to Winning Anyway Life. And this is the last Friday for the journey of 2021. Daniel Drummond, good morning, officer. How you doing? Minister Ricks, praying health and healing and wholeness for your life. Hey, Shawanda Parker, praying for you as well. Tawanda Carr Jefferson, the one who gave me the name Life Pastor. I don't know what I was doing in her life. Hello, Cause Divine, Michelle Jones, good morning. I pray y'all are all ready for a fabulous morning today. This is our last morning. Manny Saeed, I see you. Andrea, God bless you. Michelle Jones, good morning. Yvonne Jackson, how you doing, family? Look, this is the last one for 2021, and I want you to go on and get it this morning. Invite someone, like, share, tag someone. Get them in here, let them know, hey, look, it's going to be a major morning. I'm trying to prepare you for what it is that's about to happen to Wanda Carr Jefferson. It's going to be amazing. So I want you to like the post. I want you to love the post. Like or love it. Timothy Townsell, good morning, man. And I want you to share the post. You can tag somebody. Deja Young, how you doing? And comment this morning. It's going to be a very open morning because I want to prepare you for what it is that you're about to come into. Michelle Jones, I love the heart on the end of your good morning. And Manny Saeed, I like different things like that. So I want to see you tagging somebody, like with somebody, share with somebody. Look, here's how you can do it. Let me give you quick instructions on how to make this happen easy. You can, hey, Dolores Bell, how you doing? Look, you can share it to your page. Let everyone know what you're doing. Terrence Bell, how you doing? And then once the live is over, if it's not what you desire to have on your page, just delete it. But while you're on it, Roy Sales, praying for you, man. Hope all is well. But while you're there, make sure you present it as such so you can have an opportunity to bless somebody with this word. This is the journey to a winning anyway life. We've been doing this journey for some time, and it's been a blessing. Chris Wells, what's up? Chris Blake, what's going on? And so I'm excited about this morning, just about sharing with you. And so hope everything is well. Roy, how you doing, man? Let me know if all is well for you, sir. That's my goal, to make sure that you're well, sir. Okay, he said thank you. So I guess all is well. So listen, I want to go ahead and get into it. I'm excited. I got about 2 minutes to wait till other people log in. And so I hope all is well with you. It's been an amazing year, in spite of how it has looked, in spite of what the enemy has tried. It's still been an amazing year. Deny. You got to get a Southside location so we can have juice and drinks. Roycell said, I'm cool. Good. Got to get a Southside so we can have juice and drinks and make sure we're healthy and we're well. Good morning, Brandy Lane. Good to see you. Praying for you and your family as you go through this time time of mourning with your family and your auntie, your grandmother, sister. Praying for y'all. Listen, y'all. This morning, I want to talk to you. I hope y'all are ready. Geraldine Wiley Shelvin. Great Friday morning. Hey, she said that would be great. Carlos, hope you're ready. Sharon Davis from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Long time no see, my friend. Listen, y'all, I want y'all to get ready. She said, love that bookshelf. Dr. Drummond, this is actually my office at the church. I have 2 different shelves. Lady Kenya Robinson, how you doing, family? It's almost time to get with you. This is my office at the church. This is my bookshelf, my honor shelf. See my spiritual father, Apostle Hilliard. That's the man right there. This book is The Power of 12 we got years ago. This is the book I'll be teaching from the beginning of the year. The Power of the Creative, God's Creative Power. It's gonna be an amazing book. So listen, I want to get into it. Nicole Lathan, I can't see, I have my other glasses on. Brittany, she said, thank you for joining us, sis. Who is sis? Tell me who sis is. So listen, y'all, let's get into it. I want to talk, I want to keep you long, and we're right at 7:59, so let's get it. I want to talk about the big change. Your preparation time. The big change we're about to embark upon is literally right now. Whenever you hear somebody say Happy New Year or Happy New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve and all those Eves, that's because change is upon us. Whenever you find that change is right upon us, then what you have to do is you have to prepare. Here's your word, your business partner. Wonderful, Brittany. Okay, I want you to type this word. Type prepare. Just type prepare. It's something you have to do. You have to prepare. If you don't prepare, you will end up in situations that you're not ready for. And preparation is most important in every area of your life. Preparation. So this morning, I want to talk to you from Winning Anyway. I see you prepare. I see you, Brandy. I see you, Lady Kenya. I see you, Minister Ricks. I see y'all. I want to talk about it because that's the big change that we've been missing in so many parts of our life. We enjoy doing, but we don't enjoy preparing. Okay, I see Chris Wells on YouTube, Geraldine on YouTube, Terrence on YouTube. Good. Listen, I want to talk to your spirit. I want to talk to your mindset. I want to talk to your money. I want to talk to your health. I want to speak to your relationships because this is the time of preparation. We can only say Happy New Year, Happy New Year's Eve for a few more hours. You know, it's 7 is 12, 8 is 12. About 16 more hours. You can only say Happy New Year about 16 more hours. Hello, Tamisha Figaro. You can only say Happy New Year about 16 more hours. Because after that, you can no longer say, Happy New Year's Eve. You can no longer say Happy New Year's Eve. Hey, Mama Pat, good to see you. You can no longer say it's time to prepare. You must now know that you've entered the big change. Hey, First Lady, good to see you. You've entered the big change. And it's a big change to enter because you have no time to prepare anymore. So again, I want to talk to your spirit. I want to talk to your mindset. I want to talk to your money. I want to talk to your health. I want to talk to your relationships. I want to talk to you, the winner in you. Because when you realize that New Year's Eve ends, then you realize there's no such thing as going back. Y'all get it? There's no such thing as going back. Hello, cousin Catherine Adams. Good to see you. Hope all is well with you. There's no such thing as going back. Once you enter the new year, there's no such thing as going back. And so what you have to do now is prepare for anything that you think you're going to need for where you're going. What's up, D? D Bradley, good to see you. There's no such thing as going back. Yamika Matthews, good to see you. When you prepare for anything, you have to think about it. Dr. Benny Anderson Sr., God bless you, man. We us young guys stand on the shoulders of who you guys have been in our life and who you are now standing as. With pleasure to have you on this morning. And so, Brittany, there's no such thing as going back. No such thing as going back. Dr. Benny Anderson, don't be mad with me. This is my coaching, not my preaching, even though I do use things. Oh my God. Dr. Eric Mosley, another pastor friend of mine who we stand on their shoulders. These are men who were, faithful in ministry and family as I was growing up. So good to have y'all on this morning. Good to see you. And good to have congratulations from people like this. Great information. And then Dr. Eric Mosley. Good to see people like this that are dropping in this morning. So listen, I want to get y'all somewhere real quickly. Listen, when you prepare for anything, you need to think about it from every perspective before you execute. Don't just jump into it. This is not the season of jumping into it, of testing it to see how it is, wondering how it is. This is the season of making sure that you evaluate it and prepare from it from every perspective. Okay? Once you prepare from Renita Holloway, I'm excited. I guess I can tell. Once you prepare from every perspective, then you can execute. Okay? Because sometimes you can't see things clearly on the same level as the issue that you have. Let's talk about it. When you're in a situation, you can't see it clear. People can tell you it's not good, it's not right, it's bad for you, do something else, it's crazy, you're headed for problems. And when you're on that level, you cannot see it. But whenever you start looking from a different perspective, I'm inside my church and I have cameras so I can see all around and in my church. If I did not have cameras, I'd only have one perspective. Beautiful room, good backdrop, nice books and shelves, nice wood doors, and good lighting. That's all I can see. But if I actually look at my cameras, I can see that sometimes there are people pulling up on the parking lot who don't know which door to go in. I'm already preaching. God, dog, I'm trying not to preach this last Friday. Listen, so I can be inside in peace while people are at the same location in confusion. Did y'all get that? Oh my God. I can be on the inside in peace, in the air condition, with good lighting and comfort, sitting back in my chair and relaxing. I can be having a real good time. And there can be people outside on the parking lot confused. Don't know what to do. Don't know which way to get in. Don't know how to get to deliverance. Don't know what to do. And if it's hot outside, they can be very inconvenient. It can be very inconvenient for them at the same location. Oh, y'all making me stretch this long. This is a big change we're having to make because we have to start seeing things from a different perspective. We can be inside shouting and having church, and if people on the parking lot can't get in, don't know which way to come in, there can be confusion and glory in the same place. I want to encourage you on this journey to winning anyway life. Don't let the confusion you're in make you turn around and go the opposite way. There's still glory where you are. I'm not trying to preach, but there is some glory where you are. There shall be glory after this. So what you need to have, I got you tonight. We got a meeting plan. I promise you, it's going to be good. Because when you see things from a different perspective, then it allows you to have choices when you execute. Hello, Greta Cook. Good to see you this morning. And so, Minister Ricks, when you see it from a different perspective, it gives you choices that you can do things better. But sometimes we have to move ourselves from the same level that we're on so we can see clearly. You got it? And so in the era of our life, knowing that the big change is now, we have to take a higher approach. A higher approach in our mentality, in our minds, in our relationships. Today is the end of a situation for me. What situation? My old life. I'm helping already, Manny. I'm doing the best I can. So I really hope I really am helping. That's my goal. My goal is to help some people. It's not just to be on here hanging out. I like helping people. I enjoy knowing that people are getting the help they need when we go to a higher approach. You get it? So in the higher approach, here's what you must do. You must check your atmosphere. Don't just go there. You must check the atmosphere that you're in, because your atmosphere will determine what you do from the atmosphere around you will determine what it is you're able to do and able to produce. Your atmosphere can be good soil, bad soil, good friends, bad friends. You must adjust your atmosphere now. Listen, y'all, like, share, tag somebody, get somebody in here. It's 35 people on here. If we can get everybody to find a friend, we'll be 70 people deep on this last Friday. Let's do it. Come on, share this morning. Come on, share this morning. So you must check your atmosphere. Then once you check, thank you, Brittany. Once you check your atmosphere, thank you very much. Once you check your atmosphere, you must also check your climate. You must check the climate, because the climate will tell you how long you can last in that area. When you check your flowers, I see y'all sharing the numbers are going up. Thank you very much. When you check flowers, they'll tell you what flowers can last the longest in your climate. What flowers can last the longest in your atmosphere. So check your atmosphere and then check your climate. When you check your climate, then you're able to find out how long you can last there. There are some things that God allows the climate to change. Hey, Trish Wells, he allows the climate to change so you'll know when it's time for you to leave. Won't take you there too long. There's a prophet in the Bible who goes to a place and God tells him, you're going to go from this place to another place. You're going to go to a widow of Zarephath, and somebody will be there to sustain you. And so before he leaves, where he is, the brook dries up and manna stops falling. You're making me preach this morning. When the place that you're in starts to change, and the manna stops falling, and the brook dries up, sometimes it's God telling you to move. You must be spiritually in tune to know God's telling you to move. Not all the time that manna stops falling and the brook dries up, it's not always because it's time to move. Sometimes it's because you've been in disobedience and you stop living under the ark of God being your provider. Okay? Gotta go. So check your atmosphere. Check your climate. The reason why you want to check the climate is to make sure you have what you need where you're going. Because a higher approach will always, here come Deja, the higher approach will always prepare you just in case you have to change your mind. Let me talk to some people. Once you start to elevate, you cannot go back. Once you start, hey Teresa, good to see you. Once you start to elevate your life, you can't go back. Even though you think you're going back, you're not really going back. You're just not going forward. And that's why you don't need to think about it. Okay, now we're getting ready to talk now. You don't need to think about some stuff or some things. You need to invest your time in meditating on it. Again, like at my home, y'all see my bookshelf full of books. This is the same way here. There are stacks of books, then there's some nice things. And then there are books and there are binders. Even with my spiritual father, when he gives us information, he doesn't give us little information. This is one of the books we received. It's books like this. Hey, Area Morgan, that gives you information about everything you want. Now, I may not have went through the whole book, but I have what I need to get through what I have to get through. Now I got to put a place what I have to get through. So you have to put yourself in a place where you don't need to just think about things. You need to meditate. Spend some time meditating on things. I'm in this place now when I find let me give you information. My big change is so well now. Anything I know is playing me second fiddle. I'm playing it last place. Okay, I'm about to mess up. Everyone in your life should be in first place in their lane. Everyone in your life, I'm dealing with relationships now, should be in first place in their lane. When you find a person who tries to put everyone in first place in the same lane, you find a person who has not matured enough to understand how to develop relationships. They're really just trying to get the best out of every world. Got it? Hey, Renee Hughes, I got your message last night. Bless you. They're trying to get the best out of every world. So you know who they are because when they're not in your presence, nothing is done that relates to you. But when they're in your presence, Pastor James Adair, another pastor, another man of God who stands on the word of God, who has blessed us as children growing up with his son and with other people that we know. These are great men of God. Good to see all y'all this morning. You know who they are because when you're in their presence, it's not quite authentic. Lady Matthews, good to see you. Not authentic. But when you're not in their presence, you know you're not in their presence. Let me explain it very carefully. This is no longer the season of trying to have a bunch of anything or anybody, because you need to value what you have. I'll say it like this. Don't miss the opportunity to appreciate who supports you while chasing people who don't. You must give proper, effective attention to those who have celebrated you and supported you. Watch this, in the dark days, not those who are kissing up in the light days. Okay, let's go further. That's why you need to have time to invest on meditating on things. Meditation in the Hebrew, hey Donna Burleson, is translated blunt. Burleson, blunt. The meditation in the Hebrew is translated image. Okay? So when you meditate on an imagined image, it gives you an experience. I'm coming tonight. Listen, y'all, I'm not saying this if you start shooting at, I'm not shooting at people. I'm just showing you how to evaluate and get your life together. So as you evaluate your life, you can stop setting yourself up for failure. Hey, Matrina, good to see you, lady. You can stop setting yourself up for failure. There are some people who are waiting on you to chase them so they can continue to reject you. Bless you, Lady Higginbotham. Oh my God, this is a wonderful day. Some people are waiting on you to chase them so they can reject you. Because to reject you makes them feel like, oh, I'll say it like this. Some people want you to need them so they can reject you. I'm trying to prepare you for the change. And you can't be shooting at people. Yamika, watch this now. I'm not saying that for you to, start checking people. I'm saying that for you to check who it is and what it is you keep going after. I'm talking to myself too. You keep trying to bless people and they don't want your blessing. You keep trying to create another perspective for people and they don't want your perspective. Hey, Mama Lewis, good to see you. You keep trying to give people the best that you have. Watch this. The best that you have out of all the hell you've been through. Get it? You keep trying to give them the best of you. And because they don't like you, they won't even receive your best. And your best is better than their best. And they know it. Lady Higginbotham, the reason why I say that is because people will copy you and mimic you and do what you worked hard to get done and do it tacky. If you're going to represent me, at least do it well and at least do it proper. And if you want to continue to do it, at least send me a seed so you can get a harvest of what you're doing and eventually get your own vision for your life. Where you going, preacher? I'm telling you, changes now. It's not just about people. It's about your life. It's about your ministry. It's about your health. It's about all that you are. So here we go. That's why you should meditate. Meditate in the Hebrew is translated image. So when you meditate on an imagined image, it gives you an experience. Let me talk. An experience is something I can close my eyes now and think about when I was in Cancun and think about the beach and think about all these things. And when I think about it, I start smiling because my meditation is creating an experience. My meditation is creating something for me. Be careful of people who don't value your meditation. Woo! I could preach about that. I may teach about that this year. Be careful of people who don't value your meditation. What do you mean? If I'm sitting here meditating about you, thinking about, how great things have been in ministry and what's going on, and I try to appreciate you, and you are consistently unavailable for appreciation, I need to remove you from that experience. Okay, I'm preparing you for 2022. That's what I'm here for. Let me show you, Mika. What I mean by that is, it's funny how you can appreciate people for years. And then because you move on to appreciate other people, because they are unappreciative and unavailable, then they come and say, you are not appreciative. You got to be careful of that. Because the big change is now. My change is what's going to magnify my imagination. My imagination is going to increase the images I see. And the imagination and the images I see through the Spirit of God and through my life and through my meditation of what I'm thinking about when I pray, when I consecrate, when I'm reading God's word, is going to create experiences for me. Those experiences are created in my faith. Faith is the canvas of my imagination. It's where I create the future of my life on the canvas of my imagination. And when I find when people don't appreciate my experience, especially of my faith in my imagination, I have to move around because those kind of things in my environment will sabotage the roots of my faith. Can we move further now? The big changes now. What do you mean the big changes now? Yeah, Donna, it's right now. The big changes now because we're at New Year's Eve. As of tomorrow, we'll no longer be at preparation. We will be in the thing. We're no longer in practice now. We're really getting dressed for the game. So you have to stop being afraid to have experiences. Stop being afraid to have real experiences, even if they're in your imagination. Stop being afraid for God to show you some things. I have members now I was messing with Deja Young yesterday, and I called them to give them some information. When I called, they was showing me a picture of a house. Watch this, that they can't afford yet. How you know? A house they can't afford yet. But nothing is wrong with sparking your imagination and preparing for an experience. See, to go house shopping is free. Come on, Deja. To go car shopping is free. To go look for a vacation is free. Tatiana, I'm going there yet, but you see, that's the problem. Tatiana Matthews, watch this. We always say yet, and I like to say yet, because that's the mindset you have to have in your experience. Can't afford yet, but you can still have the experience. Tatiana Matthews, you got it. Lady Higginbotham, you got it. You can have the experience. Watch this. My bishop taught me years ago that God will, at another man's expense, allow me to experience what I shall become. God will, at another man's expense, allow me to experience what I shall become. Years ago, I used to drive Bishop Woodard's Mercedes and pick him up at his big house. Pick him up at his house and drive him to his large church. And he said, one day, Dex, you will have this. Because God will. I was living in an apartment. I didn't have a church. Or I had a church in a suite. And I had a Hyundai. What's up, cousin Angela? I had a Hyundai. A Hyundai driving a Mercedes. In a mansion, a big house, living in an apartment. In a suite, going to a temple. Williams Temple. Woodard's Cathedral. He's gone today. But because the image was impressed in me, I now drive a bigger Mercedes. I have a temple to come to. Come on, Daniel. I have a temple to come to, and I have a house right now because the experience introduced me to an image that no one could ever change. So you have to stop being afraid of having experiences. Experiences are made up of words, emotions, pictures, or images. They're made up of words, emotions, pictures, or images. So here's the deal, y'all. Here's the deal. There are a lot of things. Sometimes my words create experiences. My emotions create experiences. And so do pictures. Can I keep moving? So I value my words. I value my emotions. I value the images in my life because they're creating an experience that I can't replace. So what do? 28 minutes. Good Lord. You have to declare and decree in the same atmosphere that you were in. And tell yourself, no matter how bad it gets, I'm not going back. We're at New Year's Eve now. The only way you don't make it to New Year's is you have to die. If you don't die, you're going forward. You have to not be afraid to make the declaration. I'm not going back. Now, when you say it, you have to mean it. You have to mean it. And the reason why you have to really mean it is because the minute you decide that you're not going to return back, beware of people that will bring back to you. I'm not preaching. I'm just talking about this end of the year winning anyway life. I know you say you're not going back, but you have to beware of people who will bring back to you. That's why you have to reestablish. Dr. Stephen Flanor, bless you, man. You have to reestablish all your relationships at the beginning of the year. I'm reestablishing every relationship. I want to know who you are and why you're in my life. If you can start stuttering, I see, I realize you don't know why you're here, then I have to declare why you're in my life. Because others will bring back to you. And the reason why I'm going to ask every individual It's because I don't want to assume, Deja Young. I don't want to assume why you're in my life. I don't want to assume why you were in my life in 2021 and take it as a matter of purpose in 2022. You might be tired of me. You might be frustrated with me. You might be tired of dealing with me. You might be tired of me being your prophet. And people call you spiritual father, then call you something else. And I'm going to reestablish it for those who are trying to be around. Because if you're not careful, people will bring back to you while you're trying to move forward. This is only for the serious people. I see you typing, I'm not going back. Because the deal is, think about it. I love 2018. It was a great year. We had a real good time. Fabulous. The change is now, though. We had a good time in 2018. 2019 was phenomenal. I mean, the church grew, people grew, money grew, all kind of things happened. You got it? But then 2020 hit, and oh my God, things just went woof. Like you pulled everything back. 2020 blew out the water. 2021, we thought we were going to get past it. It kind of started repeating. So the reason why, Aisha, I'm not going back. I can't go back. Dr. Charles F. Alexander, come on, look, I can't go back because I lost too much back there. I wasted too much time back there. And I was hurt like never before back there. I could preach right now. I trusted you back there. I lost pieces of me to help you back there. Come on. I disobeyed God to friend you. Come on, y'all don't want to talk real talk. I'm a real pastor and a real prophet. I disobeyed God to help you. I crossed lines I shouldn't have crossed to help you. I did things I shouldn't have done. I shook off other people to bless you. Only but to find out you didn't appreciate any of it. You didn't appreciate it then, nor now. So now I'm not holding you responsible at all. It's none of it's your fault. I must change. So I've learned, y'all missed it. I lost back there. I've wasted back there. I've hurt back there because I was trying to grow back there. Not knowing out of all of that, I can now say I've learned back there. But now I'm going to live up here. Y'all missed it. I learned back there. But now I must live up here, which means change is now. And that change is based on your faith in God and your faith in yourself. You got to believe in yourself, y'all. We got to stop walking around trying to trust God with these false, fake egos as if we don't believe in ourselves. You have to trust God and believe in yourself. God has to restore the confidence in yourself. Let me give you my coaching now. Let me give you the 3 evaluation moves of 2022. Come on, Daniel. Yeah, I loved, I wasted, I learned. Now I'm getting ready to live. And I'm not going to stop loving people because you didn't love me back. I'm going to just love people who need the love. I got to move. Let me give you the 3 evaluation moves of 2022. Number one, Dr. Benny Anderson, you still here? God bless you, man. Man, I can't wait till this pandemic is over because we're going to have some real church. I want to bless some of the churches that aren't the same size as mine. I'm not grand because those are the churches we built off of. I learned how to play drums in these churches. I learned how to be faithful in these churches. I learned how to be consecrated in these churches. I learned how to fast in these buildings. And because the pastors don't have the wherewithal to build a bigger building, I don't deny the anointing on the man of God's life. They are why we're where we are. Honoring them is why we're where we are. So I'll never dishonor the people whose shoulders I stand on, because the day, watch this, you got this 2022 is a year of honor. If you can't honor the people who helped you get through the pandemic because of what they taught you the last 20 years, see, you made it through the last 2 years because of what was taught to you the last 20 years. If you can't honor them, you're not guaranteed to go through 2022. 2022 is the year of the double. It's the year of double. So you can have double blessing or double hell. But with no honor, you have no covering. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's just, Minister Ricks, Trish, that's just one of the things it is. And God's proven it by what happened at church last Sunday. Honor. Honor. I got to go. Number one, here are your 3 evaluation moves. So thank you, Dr. Benny Anderson. God bless you, man. I really appreciate you. I can't wait till I can go around and bless some churches. So when God drops something on me, I get a chance to go by and walk in and say, I've done it before. Come on, that's it, Alan. That's my musician, y'all. That's my 2022 musician. That's my double. Listen, y'all. Listen, my secretary can tell you. She's on here. My secretary can tell you. I used to walk in church and say, I need 10 checks or I need 5 checks for $100. Then I start saying, I need 4 checks for $250. Come on, Deja, I see you. I need 3 checks for $1,000. Where we going? I'm driving around on Sunday mornings taking pastors' checks. Pastors I'm not preaching for. And coming back to my church. I wasn't buying an engagement. I was honoring those. Lynette said, you did it for us at More Church. Hey, Lynette, thank you. Oh, man. God bless you. So I made sure I honor people. I always did that. Good morning, Tasha. Good to see you. Let me give you the evaluation moves 2022. My secretary, he'll say, yes, you did. I would come in. She'd say, what's that for? I said, give me 3 checks, no name on them. Write them out for $100. Write them for $250. And I would just go by and drop money in the church. And that's why now when I go minister to people, I don't leave without blessing the house. Because it's an honor that somebody would invite you to bring your gift. I got to go. We had 37 minutes. Good Lord. Anybody being helped? If you're being helped, just put some fire on the screen. Something. Let's go. The 3 evaluation moves of 2022. Number 1, you must evaluate where you've been. Hey, Bree, God bless you. Bree Powell. Evaluate where you've been. I see you. Daniel being helped. Raquel's being helped. One of the cars being helped. Brandy's being helped. Michelle Jones, come on. Thank y'all. I see y'all. Good. Come on. See, you're letting other people know you're being helped. Teresa said, you taught me to honor. Teresa Bishop would have taught all of us to honor. We just didn't have anybody to do it when he left us. Y'all got it? Y'all see who's being helped? This is a major blessing for me. Thank y'all. It's the last Friday. We might as well blow it out the water. Are y'all ready? Now let me get back to teaching you how to evaluate your year going into 2022. I'm not even starting the real coaching until February. Why? Because I have to see what the year is doing. I know prophetically, but there are some things that God is shifting that we got to be in timing with. That's why the big change is now. You ready? Number 1, evaluate where you've been. Evaluate where you've been. Don't judge yourself. Don't criticize yourself. Just evaluate. I see you, Angela. I see you, family. Evaluate where you've been. You got it? You got it? Evaluate. Say, God gave me his word. He gave it to me. I've been preaching. This is one of my pillars. Tatiana, it's one of my pillars. You must evaluate, execute, and excel. Those are my 3. Evaluate where you've been. Don't judge yourself. Don't criticize yourself. Just evaluate where you've been. Got it? Then number 2, you must honestly evaluate where you are. Stop letting people tell you where you are and you know they're lying because you've not given them the real you. Honestly evaluate where you are. Watch this. In your life and in your living. In your life and in your living. The difference is life is your present state. Living is what you're doing to prepare for the next level in your life. Life is your present state. But living is what you're doing to prepare for the next level of your life. Evaluate where you are in your life and in your living. Got it? Number 1, evaluate where you've been. Number 2, evaluate where you are. Number 3, then evaluate where you desire to go. Because once you evaluate where it is you desire to go, you know where you've been. Okay, I hear something in the spirit. Can I help y'all? Watch this, Trish. When a forensic team wants to find out where a bullet came from, They look at the place where it entered first. They look at where it hit the person. They trace back to where it landed, where it hit the person, to get the total trajectory of where it came from. You got it? That's how you have to evaluate where you desire to go. If you follow that process, let me now give you the full process. When you play pool on your phone, Trish, the stick will give you a trajectory of where the ball is going to go. As you change the back of the stick, it will change your trajectory. It does not mean you can change your history. It means change the reason why you went through. Yes, I went through hell, but I learned. Yes, I love folk who didn't love me back, but I learned. So I changed the trajectory of where I'm going, because once I change where I'm going, I can dictate where I end up. Okay, that's coaching and preaching. So evaluate where you decide to go, because time and effort will produce the pathway to the goal that sets you to win. You got it, Mr. Ricks? Once you evaluate where you desire to go, time and effort will produce the pathway to the goal you set to win. You got it? So in your life, you have to make sure that the content of your life is as powerful as your presentation. Can y'all hear me? Come on, Tweaker Hood, type it fast. Make sure the content of your life is as powerful as your presentation. That's a good one. I like that. I like that. Make sure that the content of your life is as powerful as your presentation. Stop presenting something you cannot produce. It's time for us to kind of calm ourselves down, because we've gotten so fake with all these Instagram and all these pages. We can show stuff on these pages that we can't live. How you know? Because when you get with people who do it and they say, let's do it, and you have to dime out. I can't do that right now. You know why? Because you've given people the fake of you and not the faith of you. Make sure the content of your life is as powerful as your presentation. When you present something, make sure you're able to back it up all the way. Know why people, I said it earlier, know why you, 43 minutes, good Lord. Know the reason why people are in your life. Because when you know why they're in your life, then you can actually be comfortable being disciplined in your passion. Got it? Stop wasting good passion on passionless people. Did I get it? I got Dr. Benny Anderson, Lady Hickenbotham saying I'm doing good. Y'all, I'm feeling blessed today. I'm feeling blessed today. I have good people that are pushing the little boy. Pushing the little boy. You know? It's amazing. Listen. Stop wasting good passion on passionless people. I am today what I may not be tomorrow. I'm smiling and laughing tomorrow. I could be cutthroat. No, we got to have this talk first while you're here. So if you're on here, I don't need to really have the talk. What you can do is just inbox me personally. My people who if that's your desire, inbox, hey, Pastor, this is why you're in my life. Or, hey, spiritual father, you're in my life for this. I value this. Because I'm no longer assuming value anymore. I'm no longer going to assume that people value me. How you treat me is how you treat me. And how I treat you is how I respond to how you treat me. I'm not going to ask. I don't need excuses no more. I've been through 2 years of pandemic. I don't need an excuse to validate why you're in my life. I can release you and let you go and be happy. What do you mean? Stop wasting passion on passionless people. Stop getting people all in your spirit and in your heart and in your mind, and they don't give a dang about you. I didn't curse. I know what I said. They don't care. They don't care. And stop thinking they should value you the way you say. Some people are valuing you with your best. That's all they have. So you get to know people, you'll know I'm giving you the best that I have. So stop wasting your time and your passion on passionless people. Passion should make you care about winning as much as I want you to win. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win. Look, I'm prophetically real strange and crazy. I'm telling y'all, Sydney, y'all don't even know me. Y'all finna get it. Y'all don't even know me. I'm the kind of person, if God tell me something about you and I'm at 10,000, I don't believe this, Trish. I don't believe that God, I told y'all if I come to church, I can't even coach. The anointing just keeps pushing me to preach. I can't. Y'all are loving this one. Y'all are, look, come on, Geraldine. Geraldine got a stop sign. Y'all are loving this one. Okay, listen. If God gives me a super word for your life, and he says, this for them right now, if I call you on your job or while you're in the bathroom, and you don't answer, man, that word, it dwindles. Because I believe that if God calls me and gives me a supernatural word for you, and I call you and you aren't available, then either I'm missing God's timing or you're unavailable or your spirit is not in tune with God. Not me, God. Not me, God. Not me, God. It's funny how I used to call people and they say, you know what? I call and say, I called you earlier. Watch this, Manny. I called you earlier. They say, what was it? I tell them what it's about. They say, I was just praying about that. See, that's the part that makes the prophet frustrated. You praying about it, God answers you. I call you, you don't answer. You don't get an answer to what you prayed for because you're unavailable, because you're not in tune. I got it. I hear the Lord. Because people don't value gifts anymore. They value what they can get out of the gift. Got it. I hear the Lord. Don't be like that. Teresa say, woo. No. Don't be like that. Listen. Passion is supposed to be so transferable that everybody wants a piece of it. People want a piece of the present, the gift, the present. They don't want the passion because the passion takes commitment. The passion takes commitment. I'm on Mr. Ricks. I'm in here now. Okay. I think it was Jamal Bryant said it about long time ago. Man goes to jail. Watch this, Deja. Man goes to jail. And the lawyer, Daniel Drummond say, I've called me anytime. Man goes to jail. Watch this, Daniel Drummond. A man is out here picketing and standing for what he believes. He hires a lawyer that is supposed to be a good lawyer, a good attorney, that is able to get him out of jail so he doesn't stay overnight. Okay? His passion is so strong that the attorney ends up jumping in the line with him and picketing. The man goes to jail and gets in jail and say, well, I ain't gonna be in here long anyway because my attorney's gonna get me out. That's what I pay him for. He's on retainer for that, right? He looks across the jail cell in the next cell and there's the attorney. He says, man, what are you doing in here? He says, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. He said, no. Why are you, he said, I'm sorry, Pastor. He said, why are you in here? He said, your job is to be out to get me out. And he says, you were so passionate about what you were doing, I began to believe, so I joined in. And so now we're both in jail with no way out. The reason why you have to be disciplined with your passion is because out of place passion can have you end up somewhere you stay too long. Because people won't stay in their place. Yeah, it's good that my passion drew you in to do what I was doing, but you must do what I'm supposed to do in your lane and your way. Y'all got quiet. So I can show you what I'm doing. Sydney, I can show you what I'm doing. Deja, I can show you what I'm doing. Mr. Ricks, I can show you what I'm doing. You got it? I can show you what I'm doing. Then I can oversee you doing it. Lady Verna Mars, how you doing? I can oversee what you're doing. But now when I give it to you and walk away, don't go to being a baby as if you can't do what I've already shown you what to do. My passion should keep driving you to be the best at it without me overseeing you or overstepping my boundaries. Don't go into failure mode because failure means the goals were not being followed. Failure means the goal was not really being followed. You were just doing what I say without understanding. Okay. Most people are just marking time, but not making progress. 2022. Got to make progress. How do you make progress? By reevaluating your structure, your purpose, and prioritizing. By reevaluating your structure, your life structure, your purpose, and prioritizing. Y'all, this is the last one of the year. We might as well get it in. Because what you have to do, you have to structure your life for results, not for attention. Did I say that right? You have to structure your life for results, not just attention. I'm here to tell y'all, I made a promise. I want to apologize to everyone who's been really ready to move. And I've been, getting some things together. 2022, I'm going with the goers. I can't say it like that. Be nice. I hear my wife saying, be nice. I can no longer be distracted by those that are going nowhere. I can no longer be distracted by those that are going nowhere. I can no longer be distracted by those that are going nowhere. You got it? You have to structure your life for results, not just for attention. You have to hold people in your life accountable. That means to be in my life, you must be accountable. I'm no longer your usury. I'm an anointed gift of God, and I know who I am. And I'm balanced. I enjoy my wife. We go dance. We go out to eat. Yes, we leave the country because some of y'all can't handle it. See, Tweaker Hood say the wife filter. Yeah, I said it on my post. How you with your wife all the time? Because we don't just love each other. We like each other. That's the differences in most marriages. I know people been married for years and they love each other. They don't even like each other. I got to move. That's not my subject. It's 2B1 coming up real soon. Structure your life for results, not just attention. Hold people accountable in your life. Accountable for what? For the boundaries that you both set. Whoever they are, friends, family, cousins, wife, you must be accountable. If you say you're going to be this, be that. I don't need your excuses because I can replace you at the dime. You can't replace me. Trust me. This season has taught me what you cannot replace, you can teach. Who's calling my phone? What you cannot replace, you can teach. You got it? What you cannot replace, you can teach. You got it? So often, when you hold people accountable, they will get offended. Okay? When you hold people accountable, they will get offended. Okay? They get offended because they say, who gives you the right to hold them accountable? I only give myself the right to hold those that are in my life accountable. And so they get offended, but here's the winning difference and I'm done. Jesus, an hour. I'm not here to cause offense. I'm just trying to get insight to create change that's effective. I'm not here to offend you. I'm here to be consistent in creating change that's effective. So if it offends you, I apologize. I'm just trying to create an avenue that we can be consistently changing and ever growing and effective in everything that we do. We are leaving a year, about to leave, to enter another year. And what it becomes is up to you. What the new year becomes is based on what you're becoming. If you see it as another opportunity to fail, you will. But if you can see it from a different perspective, that I have a fresh new year to start over. Now, help me help you. People keep saying it's a new beginning. No. Nothing can have a new beginning unless the old has a resolve. I'll say it again. We're in the winter, right? You're about to experience 85-degree weather today, 24-degree weather on Sunday. This is winter. After the new year, it's still winter, which means we're in the same. Bishop Powell talked about this one time. We're in the same season, but a different year. The only thing that changes your season, Minister Rick's got it. You got to type in here, be it resolved. You have to resolve that 2021 is over and I'm stepping into something new. You can say new all day, but if you don't have a resolve, you're going to allow somebody or something to bring yesterday into your tomorrow. I am not allowing it in no shape, form, or fashion. What your year becomes is up to you. The big change is now. You should declare now. I'm declaring 2022 should be the double-double. It should be the year that I win. It should be the year that whatever I find my hands to do, I'm going to do it with all my might because I trust God like that. Look, it's been amazing this year. Through all we've been through, it's been amazing. This is Life Pastor Kyle. I've enjoyed y'all this year. I can't wait to see what God's going to birth for 2022. Will I still be on here on Fridays? One day a week? Maybe. We're going to pray and see what God does. Thank you, Dr. Benny Anderson, for spending quality time, spending your morning here with us. It's been amazing. I thank you. I appreciate you. Listen, y'all, some of you have already asked, and some of you have already started to do that. This is my Cash App. For those who say, hey, I appreciate you. You've been doing this for a long time. Some of y'all always so. I leave the door open because there's never a time when seed can be wrong. There's an expectation for 2022. And if you have something you expect, you say, God, I'm expecting something. And I expect the ear of this coach and this prophet to be turned toward you to send me my answer. When God sends this man to the widow of Zarephath, there's a direct place. Bless you, Lady Higginbotham. There's a direct place that he goes to a direct woman with a direct assignment. He gets there and she acts like she don't know. There's a woman that's been commanded there to sustain you. She gets there and she says, I'm making something for me and my child. But sometimes you have to go and be consistent and remind what to say. While you're making something for your child, make something for me first. That's going to change your life. I'm giving you a chance today to sow. It's the last seed of the year for this. And our first seed will be on Sunday. Prepare yourselves for the first seed. Oh my God, first fruit seed. Going to be amazing. But right now, those who want to sow, you can do just that. I am so excited about you being who you are and coming into who you become and doing what you're going to do. Because no matter what happens in your life, know this. You know you can win anyway. Don't let anything stop you. This has been amazing. 2021, the journey to a winning anyway life. I have been your host all year long. Some of you have been here all year long with me. I can't wait till it's over that I can take some of y'all out to eat or have a big open hotel room somewhere where I pay for everything and allow you to come. Those who have been a support all year, I want to be a blessing to you. Right now, all I can do now is give you the wisdom of God and the faith of God and give you the strength of God and the heart of God and the prayers of God and all the wisdom that I have from all of my mistakes and my losses. I never really lose because I always learn. Got it? And my mistakes, God blessed me to learn from them so I can turn my mistakes into manifestation. It's 2022. I am so fired up and ready to go. Hope you're ready to go. I pray God's blessings upon your life. I declare and decree that every loss in your life turns to a learn. I declare and decree that every mistake turns to manifestation. I declare and decree that all the waste turns to a win. That God uses everything you've been through to bless you and your seed. And every place you go, you shall have power, authority, and strength. As you walk through it carefully with God. Know God has been there for you. This year is going to be the year where everything is God implemented. Just put God's name on everything. Just tie God into everything and watch God work miracles in your life. Look, this is Life Pastor Kyle. Been on here long enough. I gotta go, y'all. I'm supposed to be at the shop with my wife, doing what I do. Y'all know what I do. It's fun. Do you shampoo? I don't shampoo. Do you do perms? I don't do perms. What do you do? I just support my wife, the one that supports me. Why? Because I like her. Why? Because she's helping me win and I'm helping her win. Together, we win. So I gotta go. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Be blessed. We'll talk to you soon. We'll find out when. Peace. Much love. Bye-bye.